Chapter 4 My Brother the Bird. We live near Central Park. On nice days, I like to play there after school. I'm allowed to walk over by myself, as long as I'm going to be with friends. My mother doesn't want me hanging around the park alone. For one thing, Jimmy Fargo has been mugged 3 times, twice for his bicycle and once for his money. Only he didn't have any to give to the muggers. I've never been mugged, but sooner or later, I probably will be. My father's told me what to do. Give the muggers whatever they want, and try not to get hit on the head. Sometimes after you're mugged, you get to go to the police headquarters. You look at a bunch of pictures of crooks to see if you can recognize the guys that mugged you. I think it would be neat to look at all those pictures. It's not that I will really want to get mugged, because that sounds really scary. It's just, Jimmy Fargo's always talking about his visit to the police headquarters. My father got mugged once, in a subway by 2 girls and a guy. They took his wallet and his briefcase. He still travels around by subways, but my mother doesn't. She sticks to buses and taxis. On Sundays, the park is closed to traffic, and you can ride your bicycle all over without worrying about being run down by some crazy driver. Even Fudge can ride. He has a little blue toddler bike, a present from my father's client. And when he's riding, he makes motorcycle noises. Vroom, 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 he yells. In the fall, the leaves turn darker and drop off the trees. Sometimes there are big leaf piles on the ground. It's fun to jump in and around them. I never saw bright red, yellow, or orange leaves until the day my father took us for a drive in the country. One nice sunny afternoon, I called for Jimmy Fargo, and we went to the park. Jimmy is the only kid on my block who's in my class at school, unless you count Sheila, and I don't. She lives in my building on the 10th floor. Henry, the elevator operator, is always making jokes about me and Sheila. He thinks we like each other. The truth is, I can't stand her. She's a real know-it-all. But I've discovered most girls are. The worst thing about Sheila is the way she's always trying to touch me. And when she does, she yells, "Peter's got cooties! Peter's got the cooties!" I don't believe in cooties anymore. When I was in 2nd grade, I used to examine myself to see if I had them, but I never found any. By 4th grade, most kids give up on cooties, but not Sheila. She's still going strong, so I have to keep a safe distance from her. My mother thinks Sheila is the greatest.
"She's so smart,"
my mother says.
"and someday she's going to be a real beauty."
Now that's the funniest, because Sheila looks like a lot of monkeys that Fudge is so crazy about. So maybe she'll look beautiful to some ape, but never to me.